This is a lab called Friction. It's the Lab 29 from Middle School Science with Vernier lab book. We're using a dual range force sensor to measure the force it takes to slide this wooden block across the table. And the dual range force sensor is attached to a LabQuest. LabQuest is attached to the computer, and we're running Logger Lite software. So I'm going to set my dual range force sensor on plus or minus 10 Newton setting, attach the sensor to this block of wood that has a hook on the end of it with a paper clip. So here's my setup. First I'm going to just let this sit slack and zero my force sensor. So I do that in the software. I just click on the 0 button. Okay, now it's zeroed. Then I'm going to start pulling the block and click collect. Collects data for 3 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to set up the second surface and compare the force for that. Okay, so we're set here with our second surface, which is wood, and before I actually collect that data I need to store the first run. So I'm going to click on the filing cabinet, and that is stored. Okay, so now I will start pulling this and click collect. Okay, now that we have our 2 runs, I'll find the average of those 2 forces by clicking on the stats button, selecting both runs, and now you can see that there's 0.378 mean on the red line and 1.08 on the blue line. So you can see that the average force is actually higher with the wood pulling on the wood than it is with the wood pulling on the surface of the table. The lab in Middle School Science with Vernier takes them through not only these 2, but also adding things like sandpaper, carpet, many different surfaces you can compare and see different forces using this dual range force sensor.